Law and love are never incompatible. It's interesting in verse 9. Look at it if you would. For the commandments, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not murder, you shall not steal, you shall not covet, and any other commandment are summed up in this word: you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Now there, the Apostle Paul is borrowing from our Lord Jesus Christ. But what's interesting is Paul doesn't start with the first table of the law or the vertical aspects of it, the first 4 commandments. He starts at commandment number 6, and he even takes those out of order, doesn't he? Because number 6 is number 7, and number 7 is number 6 here. And what is he saying? Well, remember something. The law is not just a series of prohibitions. There are also admonitions attached to the law. Meaning when it says, thou shalt not murder, we understand that taking a life is wrong. But if you remember, Jesus said, if you hate somebody without a cause, you've murdered him already. Why? Because he's affirming the spirit of the law. We are in all ways to honor life. We are to edify and build up. We are to be people who build others up, not to tear them down. When it says, thou shalt not commit adultery, and we know how that has rocked the Christian community over this last couple of weeks. It doesn't mean that there's a prohibition only against adultery, but what it's saying is that I love my neighbor so much that I would never disrupt his household by violating my marriage and his. And that's what we mean by law and love are never incompatible. I love what John Stott said. Listen. Love needs the law for its moral direction, while law needs love for its inspiration. You cannot have law without love, and you cannot have love without law.